The Dreamcast, Sega's new game system, is only about 2.5 inches high and 7.5 inches wide. But this little gray box holds the faith of a company and the future of an industry. For the next few months, it will be difficult to miss the hype surrounding the new game system. Sega reportedly poured $100 million on marketing and advertising. With cash and flash, the company hopes to allay any doubts of success and erase memories of its sordid past.
Don't make me hurt you.
So, after the experience of the Saturn, what have you applied now to the launch of the Dreamcast?
I think the primary lessons we learned were retail distribution, making sure that the right partners got the right amount of product at the right time, as well as marketing.
Skeptics and critics had a field day after the Dreamcast's disappointing launch in Japan last November. The unimpressive game lineup led to speculations and seemed to spell the end for the video game giant.
So what do you think of all the controversy and the criticism and all the media attention that has surrounded the Dreamcast for the past 6 months?
I love the fact that people have an opinion, and rightly or wrongly, it's better than being blasé. And so opinions about Dreamcast will never make it, it'll never launch, PlayStation 2 will blow it out of the water when it comes, Dolphin will be along eventually. It's a vibrant business, and if nobody cared, then the business wouldn't be growing to the level that it's at right now.
The turnaround came around this year's E3 event. Like a veteran prize fighter, Sega got its second wind and dealt a wake-up punch.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Showcasing over 40 Japanese and American titles in its booth, Sega made skeptics do a double take and turned doubters into believers. VideoGames.com editor Jeff Gertzman was one of them.
Back when the system came out in Japan, I mean, the launch lineup in Japan was weak. The games that were coming out, you know, even months after the system was out in Japan, were also pretty weak. But, I mean, the U.S. lineup is really stellar. It's like every single journalist in this business said, you know, if Sega doesn't come out with the biggest console launch in history when it comes out in the U.S., they're dead, they're finished, they're over. But they did that.
The Dreamcast is expected to launch with 16 titles, ranging from sports to fighting. Judging from the smiles, grins, and yahoos from several game editors, the U.S. game lineup will be far better than Japan.
Now, even with all these great games, there are some publishers that just aren't comfortable with the new system. You have EA, which has said nothing publicly about developing for the Dreamcast. And then there's Namco, that even on the strength of Soul Calibur, have no future plans for any titles. Then again, there's some other companies that are far more comfortable.
I think it's a great system. I think there's a very unique opportunity for Sega right now to come back, much like they did with Genesis, and make an impact, have an impact on the market. And again,